Hello, and welcome to Innovation Weekly, where we explore how innovation is shaping the world around us. I'm your host, Dr. John Pauls, and today we're going to take a walk down the yellow brick road as we explore AI as the current disruptive innovation sweeping the world by storm.
It's a twister! It's a twister!
In L. Frank Baum's seminal work, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, Dorothy, a young girl from Kansas, is swept away by a tornado to the magical land of Oz, where she meets a scarecrow, a tin man, and a cowardly lion. Together they embark on a journey to meet the Wizard of Oz, who they believe can help them find their way back home. This work has been adapted into musicals, stage plays, cartoons, theme park attractions, and much more, and is a timeless tale of the wonders and dangers of going somewhere over the rainbow. This tale is not just a children's story, but it can also be viewed as a reflection of our current journey towards innovation. Just like Dorothy and her companions, we are finding ourselves suddenly immersed in this magical and potentially dangerous new world of artificial intelligence. AI stands for Artificial Intelligence, and it refers to the simulation of human intelligence in machines. AI has been in development for decades, and it's already starting to change the way we live our lives. From voice assistants like Siri and Alexa to self-driving cars, AI is becoming more and more integrated into our daily routines. In fact, before you know it, AI will be integrated into all of our digital platforms, like your Microsoft Word documents or your Google Slides, and the world will be immersed in computer-generated content, solutions, and danger. The AI that is available to anyone right this minute includes text box systems that can be used to generate answers to questions, including exam and essay questions from school, image generator systems that can create images from words, video generation tools that can generate video from a prompt, deepfake videos that show known celebrities or world leaders saying or doing things they've never done, music creation platforms, and so much more. And while there is no place like home, there is no turning AI off or even catching its use in a way that could be proven reliably. So we must adapt our processes and leverage AI to our own benefit and society's. And just like in The Wizard of Oz, there are risks and challenges associated with AI. In the story, Dorothy and her friends encounter lions, tigers, and bears, which represent the dangers and obstacles they face on their journey towards getting their individual desires. Dorothy even has to go face to face with a wicked witch who just wanted her dead sister's shoes.
Give me back my slippers. I'm the only one that knows how to use them. They're no use to you. Give them back to me. Give them back.
Keep tight inside of them. Their magic must be very powerful, or she wouldn't want them so badly.
Which Dorothy was wearing because Dorothy murdered the witch's sister. With a house. Dorothy's a murderer. Justice for the Wicked Witch. So we can view the Wicked Witch as a grieving sister who just wants the last bit of memories in the form of beautiful shoes, or as a murderous monster. We can view Dorothy as an innocent young girl trapped by the circumstances of her journey, or as a warrior who has to choose whether or not murder is a justifiable end to her goal of getting home. And we have Glinda, who could be viewed as a protective and wise guardian or an extremely neglectful narcissist who travels by bubble. The same can be said of AI. It can be our catalyst for change and innovation or our downfall. For example, AI algorithms can be biased, leading to discriminatory outcomes. AI can be also used for malicious purposes, such as cyber attacks or deep fakes. At the same time, AI can also help us develop solutions for disease, poverty, and expansion into space. It's up to us as humans to ensure that AI is used ethically and responsibly. Do you remember the amazing transition from sepia to vivid color in The Wizard of Oz when Dorothy's house had survived a joyride in the tornado that surely left her farm and community in poverty for generations to come? As soon as she opened that door, she was confronted with a vibrant, wondrous, and magical world where talking scarecrows, heartbroken tin men, and cowardly lions were BFF material. Was Dorothy afraid? Of course. Her house killed a woman who has a sister who is a witch. But Dorothy also knew the only way to get where she needed to be was to visit the wizard. Mind you, Glinda could have told her the dead witch's shoes she had placed on Dorothy's feet, marking her for death, could have taken her home in 3 clicks, but Glinda was not nice.
Will you help me? Can you help me? You don't need to be helped any longer. You've always had the power to go back to Kansas. I have.
This whole story really could encapsulate where we currently are with AI in society. Many of us are vintage Dorothy, completely unaware that there is a beautiful, magical world of possibilities just waiting for you to discover. Some of us are concussed Dorothy, still trying to take in all the AI news and make sense of everything. Some of us are Dorothy on her journey, making new connections, networking, exploring AI more intentionally. Some of us may even be in our witch killer Dorothy era, where we are out creating and stumbling and working towards a goal with AI. I personally have a goal of creating 100 videos on both of my YouTube channels, and AI is helping me ideate, plan, and create. Some of us may be Glinda. Maybe you are an AI scientist or researcher and you know the pitfalls but are just watching from your bubble. Remember, don't be like Glinda. Share what you know in understandable terms with everyone. Don't gatekeep. There is so much I do not know, but I also know quite a bit. If everyone is willing to grow, we all grow. Now, some of us may be wicked witches, fearful, mad, or angry about the implications of AI. Entire industries shut down, people out of work, AI is in control. All of these are valid things to fear and be angry over, just like the Wicked Witch, who had a right to be pissed at Dorothy. She killed her sister and stole her ruby shoes. You are justified in your response. But I urge you to consider instead a movement towards being informed, knowledgeable, and involved in the AI discussion. Don't ban it just because it is scary and unknown. Because what I personally know, and I'm sure most of my listeners know as well, is the status quo does not work anymore. Our lives have become so busy, with more and more time outside of the home required to live in the United States. I personally live in Florida, where a 30-minute to an hour-long commute to work is normal, where traveling is so congested and the cost of living is so high that we all live in a state of hustle. Now is the perfect time to remind you that downloading, watching, subscribing, and interacting in this podcast and YouTube channel will really help me reach my goals and build a better future for my family. So thank you in advance for that. Anyways, if we can eliminate so much of the routine, mundane, day-to-day tasks of our work lives, we can more strategically allocate and utilize our resources to create a better work-life balance. AI and technology in general has evolved to the levels where anyone can work anywhere and use their time and talents according to their own rules, all while more and more corporations are under scrutiny. Just like when the great and powerful Oz was revealed to be nothing but a humbug, Gen Z and millennials, myself included, are seeing more and more ways to work and survive in today's culture without having to sacrifice it to toxic workplaces or careers. So here's how I see it. Everyone across the world should have access to knowledge and information about artificial intelligence to the greatest extent possible. This will only be achievable with embedded AI in education and adoption in the workspace. Adjust our teaching practices to include AI as a research skill and support strategy. Teach students to use AI as carefully as we teach them to use Google and the internet. Teach them how to ethically use AI, how to cite AI use in papers and projects and presentations, how to understand where the AI is getting its information, how biases are inherent in AI because humans have designed it. Teach your students how AI is designed to learn from everything the user puts into it. Teach them the danger of deepfake images and video and how we could triangulate data from reputable sources to verify information. Teach them, do not exclude them. Just like in The Wizard of Oz, our journey towards innovation will be filled with challenges and obstacles, but it can also be filled with hope and positivity. AI has the potential to revolutionize the way we live our lives, but we must be mindful of the risks and challenges associated with it. Make sure to follow Innovation Weekly on YouTube and share with your friends. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, keep innovating.